Hello everyone, I'm Tison from Greptime again. Today I will introduce query language that are used for analyzing time series data, including InfluxQL, Flux scripting language, and SQL or SQL, describing their status quo and challenges. GreptimeDB uses SQL as its primary query language and thus significantly enhances the data analysis capability for time series databases, as well as benefits from the broader ecosystem. I will then show you how to migrate InfluxQL queries to SQL queries with a cheat sheet. Now I will start the introduction. I will first show you the query languages. The first one is InfluxQL, the primary query language for InfluxDB v1. It has SQL-like syntax without join support and more. Below are some sample queries in InfluxQL syntax. You can find familiar select and from clauses, aggregation functions like count, but also you will notice the different colon field syntax and always quoted identifiers. InfluxQL is not a SQL dialect. It's a brand new query language born from the real-world requirements for analyzing time series. So it has a lot of time series-oriented syntax and functions, like asLimit and group by time windows. InfluxQL is, however, a secondary query language for InfluxDB v2 and v3. The Flux query language is the primary query language for InfluxDB v2. It's unlike SQL, but instead has a data frame syntax, or someone called it functional programming. If you ever wrote a program in Elysia, you will find the syntax familiar. The major purpose for inventing yet another brand new query language is to query over multiple different types of data sources. Besides InfluxDB, Flux can query over CSV files, JSON files, and RDBMS. However, Flux has entered maintenance mode and is not supported in InfluxDB v3. SQL is the primary query language for InfluxDB v3. It also for GreptimeDB and many other databases. It has or defines the SQL syntax, which stands for Structural Query Language, backed by relational algebra theory. It also allows you to do joins among multiple tables, and with foreign data wrappers or external tables. Those tables can represent different kinds of data sources. Below are join examples from GreptimeDB's document. GreptimeDB supports cross-join, inner join, and outer join. The wide adoption of SQL implies it has a broader data analysis ecosystem. I built some demos to show you how you can visualize time series with Streamlit and Apache Superset, thanks to GreptimeDB's capability with standard SQL. So now let's talk about the challenges. Flux is in maintenance mode, namely effectively dead. One of our core developers once said, third-party DSL without a vast ecosystem would be short-lived. Flux is an example. You shouldn't use it anymore. InfluxQL is not a SQL dialect, but a SQL-like new language. It has a lot of differences from SQL and cannot do a join query. The example below shows that cross-join in SQL means totally different things in InfluxQL, proving the 2 points here. The last point is that InfluxQL is now a secondary query language. InfluxDB v3 was initially unwilling to support InfluxQL, so although it said that InfluxQL has continued growth and adoption, so it go back to support InfluxQL again, the InfluxQL is fading away. You should try to avoid using it. Traditional SQL databases suffer from the scalability problem, which results in the rise of NoSQL. Time series data keeps growing into huge volumes, while writes are furthermore than reads. Only the databases that can properly leverage cloud committee storage and implement data compression and compaction on time series data can offer cost-efficient solutions. The other problem is that SQL is not designed for time series specifically, so a TSDB still needs to develop some extension to support time series-oriented queries like range query and distinct on. So fortunately, GreptimeDB solves all these challenges. And now we can see how we can migrate InfluxQL queries to GreptimeDB's SQL queries. The first thing you will take care is that InfluxQL implicitly fulfills time steps at many places, like in insert or query result. While you are querying over SQL, you should explicitly specify the time step, as well as the auto by, where InfluxQL will auto-sort the result by time step ascending for you. Second, InfluxQL supports a few time series-oriented query syntax and functions. You need to use some workaround or extension provided by SQL TSDB. For example, distinct on plus order by can emulate as limit 1. Next, InfluxQL uses specific string literals as interval literals, while SQL has standard syntax for interval literals. And next, InfluxQL distinguishes tag columns and field columns clearly, so you can even have columns with the same name, but one for tag column and the other for a field. SQL treats all the columns the same, while GreptimeDB maps columns to the concept of tags and fields and does some optimizations. Function names can be different between InfluxQL and SQL. Like InfluxQL's mean is AVG in SQL, but many others remain the same. And next, InfluxQL's identifiers are always quoted and thus always case sensitive. SQL can have unquoted identifiers that are case insensitive and is the default manner. And again, InfluxQL doesn't support join, while one of the major parts of SQL database is supporting joins. For advanced queries, SQL TSDB needs extensions to support queries over time windows. GreptimeDB implements powerful range query that you can check the documents for details. It should gather all the capability of InfluxQL's group by time windows. Also, continuous aggregation is essential for time series analysis. It generally requires extensions on SQL TSDB. GreptimeDB implements a flow engine for continuous aggregation. You can check the documents linked here. So to sum up, here is a cheat sheet. You can pause the video and check it out here. And now, we have the conclusion. Standard SQL can query over time series with powerful extension provided by GreptimeDB. You can easily become an expert to analyze time series data. SQL simplified queries over time series and it has a broader ecosystem. It's the future and you should use it. You can find more product details on our website greptime.com. And you can always find us on other social media such as X, LinkedIn by searching Greptime. GreptimeDB is completely open source, and if you are interested, just head to GitHub and check it out. Any issue, pull request, or discussion is welcome. If you encountered any product or technical questions, you can join our Slack community. Our core developer team is there for help. Note that our debug product, Greptime Cloud, is now open for free with no credit card info required at all. You can register using the link below. Just give us a try, and we are looking forward to your feedback. See you next time!